Hello.
Hi, Laura Corn. How are you?
I'm good, and how are you?
We're okay.
Are you excited to know that we voted you as our favorite guest?
Oh, you know what? That is so sweet.
I don't know,
but
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's out of sweetness or the fact that we can have uncomfortable conversation in a good way that we normally don't have, except when you're with us.
You just want me to talk sexy to you.
Sure, yeah.
Yes, see, good big smile on his face, Laura. Big smile.
It has been it's been a weird few years for people.
Oh my God, has it not?
Maybe even though for a while we were all stuck at home, maybe things have fizzled out for some. Maybe they're sick of seeing each other. So maybe this is an opportunity for you, Laura, to maybe help with some words or some advice for people who have maybe had their too much of each other, but now that they really could use
the romance back.
They could really use that romance and that intimacy that maybe they've been lacking.
You know what? 101 Nights of Great Sex, true story. The last 2 years, I've sold more 101 Nights of Great Sex books than the 5 years previous combined.
Well, that's good.
So I think people, and the statistics are showing that people are really trying new things. They're being more experimental. In fact, the second most researched term in the internet, this is going to surprise you. What do you think it is, JD?
No idea.
The second most. Well, number one is sex.
Sure. Okay. What is number two?
Romance.
Okay.
All right. I think people are looking now for more of that connection. Ways to. I think we're looking for Valentine's Day, especially for a spark. I think people really want to have sex. They just want to make sure, they want to have the feelings. They want to have the butterflies. Don't you agree?
I do agree with that. Do you think over the last couple of years that more couples are communicating a little bit better with what they would like or what they need?
I do. I think it's either one or the other. Like if you're in a bad space, you're in a bad space, and you're looking for something to spark the relationship. And I think that the hardest thing. Have you ever had Esther Perel on? You know who she is, right? Oh, well, she's like the queen bee, and as a therapist and a relationship expert. And the $1 million question has always been, how do you keep the desire? How do you keep passion alive? And you guys have been having me on for a long time.
Well, yes.
Answer.
It's the book. Well, okay.
That is the tool.
What is your answer? How about that?
It's so fun.
What is your answer?
Listen to JB. And JB, your name is JB Love.
In fact, I love your book because we have a new person in our building, and he wears a suit and tie. And I was explaining to him about you coming on our show and about your book. And then I was in his office with one of the copies that you sent us, and he goes, "I need that book." I believe he goes, "I want that book." And so I was like, "Here you go." And so he started flipping. He started flipping through it, and he said,
"But just for the audience, just so you know, 101 Nights of Great Sex is not a book you read.
No.
I just want to explain it. It's a book you do. It's a playbook, and all of the pages are stuck together. I love to say that. Stuck together. How'd you do that, Corn? Well, let me tell you. There are 101 sealed envelopes in 101 Nights of Great Sex. And each envelope has either for his eyes only or for her eyes only. And each envelope has a name. And my favorite, are you ready? Shannon, are you?
Yes.
She's bracing herself.
I always have a favorite. My favorite is number 2, the Velvet Tongue. You've heard me talk about that.
Oh, yes.
The Velvet Tongue, ladies, that's a for her eyes only page. But this year, for real, all right, for real, it's number 25 for her eyes only. What's up with my for her eyes only pages? Anyway, it's called Best one ever.
Hey.
Best one ever.
And my tease is, you know, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? This is worth 1,000. Can I say O?
Sure. Okay. Wow. Well,
hand on Bible, Laura Korn says, if you get the book, and you should, ladies, and give, or guys, like this, Valentine's Day is the day where we want to have sex. We are looking for tools to create sparks. And there's nothing better than 101 Nights of Great Sex. And ladies, there's nothing better than number 25, best one ever. And the tease is, how do you take a photograph, a selfie, that actually makes you want to have sex more?
Oh, you know what? I feel like I was just having this conversation with people about how women want to make themselves feel sexy.
There's no better than number 25. Number 25, number 25. Say it with me.
Number 25.
Make a note of it. Put it on the dry erase board in the fridge in the house and just put number 25 so you don't forget.
I mean, and to do this on Valentine's Day, obviously I love my book. Obviously I know millions of copies have sold, everyone. Go on. It's got like 900 5-star reviews on Amazon. It really is the best product you can buy to create a year or two of great sex. There's nothing else like it. That's why you keep having me on, right, JB Love?
That's right. How often do you, obviously there's a new version every year. Is that hard for you to, or how do you come up with the envelope ideas? Like, do you have a book, a notepad in your phone? You're like, hold on, that's a good idea. Let me put this down.
It kind of works like that. But honestly, all right, so I have good news. This last year, I've had the best sex of my life.
Are you newly engaged, or is there a man
I am.
Yes.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Yes.
I saw that on your Facebook, and man, is he man pretty, by the way.
Oh, hey, he'll be happy.
I mean, you...
He's hovering downstairs, hoping that he's going to get some. Because when I do these radios, he's like, oh.
Oh, it's spark. Oh, look at that. I never, look at that. These interviews are doing work for him, too.
This guy, I kid you not, he was green. He had no moves when I met him.
Now we're on a whole new topic. Was he intimidated by, like, did he know who you are and what you're about before you met? Or now I have so many questions. Because I got to feel like to a certain degree it might be super intimidating.
Rolled up on his bike. I was, alone for the first time in 29 years. I'm walking my dog on the boardwalk, the Venice boardwalk here in LA, and he rolls up and he goes, I'm just walking my dog, and he goes, I like your dog. And then I said, well, why are you looking at my and then off we go. That's the last year of my life. True story.
I love it.
All right, you got to get the book. It's available everywhere. But how can we give us where you want us to get the book? What is good for you?
Just go and look at the reviews. Amazon's the best place for sure. But why can't I do your show every day, JB and Shannon? Well, I just want to know why.
Well, here's what what's funny is we were talking about our middleman that connects us to you, and I told him in an email a couple of months ago, if we could figure out a way to get Laura on at least once a month to where we could record stuff that we could run regularly, we would make it work.
You would?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Absolutely.
We could break it out like one night of great sex for your listeners, right? So we break it down like we actually rip out one of the seductions in the book. And, I gave ladies number 25 because it really is the best one ever. But my favorite now for men is number 4, massage collage. And so every month we could take one of these and break it down.
I think we need to do that. I think we need to make that work, and I think we need to do that.
Set it up.
And give people something very simple. Here are the ingredients for a night of great sex. Here's what you're going to do. Today we're going to be talking about a For His Eyes Only page. the following month, a For Her Eyes Only page.
I think we're going to make this happen.
I'm calling you, JB.
All right, we got it. We're going to make this work. This is something we're going to do. I'm serious. We're going to make it happen. We're going to do it once. If you got the time, we got the time.
Oh my God, I would absolutely love it. I just gel with you guys. All right, the book is 101 Nights of Great Sex, Amazon. The best tool to put in your chest of moves is 101 Nights of Great Sex, for sure.
All right. Thank you, Laura.
I love you guys.